Welcome to Idol episode 3. I got Kai and I got Dio. And who's your guest
Yeah.
right there, Coda? Coda. Who's your guest, Kai?
Coda. Say hi,
Codacious
Coda. Hi.
Brown.
So who is this to you?
This is my baby, my boy, my best friend,
Look at his face.
my
Yeah.
go time guy.
How old is Coda there?
11.
All right, you're a little too
Even though
old
he
to be
wants to,
sitting on his lap there, old man. Get up
he
off.
is an
Get
old
up
ass
off
man.
that.
But
No, I was joking.
get
I
up off
love
that
that.
thing.
Get up off of that thing.
Feels old as fucking dirt.
Go be yourself
Hella
over
old.
there. Old as dirt.
Hey, but he's still jumping around because I'm not gonna lie, Chief is younger than him, and Chief be like grandpaing it up.
Today, we played Dragons Dogma 2 basically all damn day, and it was fire.
It was
Hey, all
so
the
good.
reviews, all the negativity, you know what I mean? Trash. The game
Very.
is good regardless of the microtransactions, regardless of the little stutters. I think it's a
Yeah.
good game. I don't know what you guys
Uh,
think about it.
On
It's a really
Steam,
good game.
like the reviews obviously like mostly negative, and okay, like I get that there's like some negatives about it, but I think mostly negative is wrong. It's got like little bugs here and there, and the quality is kind of
It
choppy. But
actually
other than
went to
that, it's
mixed.
pretty cool. Oh, did it
It's
really?
going up. It's going up. It's going up.
Hey, yeah, actually that's a good sign because
That's a
That
good
tells you
start.
that tells you everything you need to know about the game. It's so good to the point where people initially had negative reviews, and then they got up because the gameplay itself is just that good.
that's
Dio over
me.
here, from what I remember, initially was like, "Oh, it's only single player." Oh, it turned out to be only like a little windowed not full screen, even though you
Yeah.
can change it to full screen when you get back into the game. I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna refund it.
I said that. I said I was gonna
Hey,
delete it so fast, bro.
but he gets to play in the game a little bit. Gets like an hour, maybe 2 hours into the game. Loves it. The dude loves the game. And he thought
Oh, yeah.
Mage is gonna suck. It's gonna be so unfun.
Yeah.
Guess what? Loves it. Dude
The
loves
only
it.
but
It
the only
takes a
bad
little
thing
bit.
about it was like I don't like having to charge your attack. Dude, that shit is slow. But once you get that little core thing for your weapon and it speeds up.
Fire.
I
Hey,
didn't
what do you
even
guys
know I could do that, by the way. This
What do
fool
you guys
Anthony had to
drinking right
tell me
now?
about
That
it.
was my bad. I didn't
It's all good.
I didn't even cheers to this. What are you guys drinking? What is everyone drinking? What are you guys smoking to? What are you drinking? What are you eating? If you're
I
eating
went to
anything, this is
my
idle.
I went to my local grocery
I got my
store,
enchilada.
aka my cannabis, you feel me? And I got a cannabis tea, so that's what I'm sipping on.
Yeah, Dio is a tea drinker, and he's a tea drinker.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
He's
sir.
No
he's
alcohol involved,
he's a
No.
little
but
hippie
cannabis tea
man.
is fire.
He's like,
Yeah.
hey, peace, dude.
Cheers to it.
I,
Cheers to it.
Cheers.
uh,
Episode 3.
cheers. Good. Episode 3.
Yeah, no, Dragon's Dogma 2 is it's actually really good. My computer can barely handle it, but it's amazing. And when they put out the patches, it'll be good because when Cyberpunk 2077 came out, you played it on day one, Dio, I think, or like
did.
around that time. It was terrible.
It
The
was
frame rate
trash.
was trash. The game was trash.
It was so buggy.
Now I played it. I almost beat it. Didn't stutter at all. I think I was running about 120 frames per second.
Yeah, it was so
They just
buggy
gotta
that
patch it up,
I just put it down for a long
put it down, and
time
wait.
to the point
Mhm.
where I like came back to it and I was like, this is different and I don't know what to do anymore. So I had to like restart it basically. And I hate having to do that, but hey, it's a good game nonetheless.
Yeah, but
It's a really good
hopefully
game.
they come out with a patch soon for the NPCs. I don't know if you guys seen on IGN posted a thing saying that people want to band together to kill the NPCs in the cities for better frame rates.
No
Mm.
way.
Yeah, it's actually it's on Reddit. Yeah, people are like, let's kill all the NPCs just to get the better frame rates. It's a meme, but
Mhm.
it's pretty funny.
There is
nonetheless.
hella actually, but then it's like GTA is like that too. I feel like there's a lot of NPCs in GTA, no? There's
Yeah.
citizens
Yeah,
all
yeah,
around.
but you got to think too. It's a lot more, lot less of a. It's an older game, a little bit. You know what I mean? It's a little bit older of a game, and there's a lot less going on, like intense
Well,
stuff going on in the
yeah.
game itself. There's less polygons. There's less. I forget what it's called. We've been learning a lot about this recently because I'm again. I don't know if anybody's known this or anything like that, but I'm studying to become a game dev. But the things that make you collide with like buildings and whatnot, you have to put like a box over it. If you put too many of those, it's going to make the game frame rate really badly. Now you got to think You got to think Dragon's Dogma, you can pretty much interact with everything in like every little way. You know what I mean? So there's going to be a lot of frame rate issues with that. So if they can find a way to fix it, it's going to be a really good like experience overall. I'm having a great experience. I don't know about you guys. I know whenever I get into the city,
True.
it's still kind of like
It stutters.
Choppy.
it stutters really badly and it's choppy. But once I get out the city,
It's
beautiful game, bro. It's
clean.
so good,
Yeah,
so good.
it's fire. I've been playing
Yeah.
The Thief. Oh my gosh! If anyone's ever seen solo leveling, Jin Woo right there, straight up.
It looks
What you been
crazy.
playing?
I picked up a random what are they called? A random pawn.
The pawn.
This
Little slaves.
super random thief. That fool is so fucking sick. He be spinning up in the air, and I think he has like I don't know if it's like a cloak or if it's like a stone skin or something.
It's
But
cloak. It's a cloak. He puts like mud on him.
bro, that shit is pretty fucking
Yeah.
badass. I saw this fool put that shit on and he like did a spin into the air. And I threw a boon on him while he's in the air, bro. That shit was fucking pog. It was.
I've been
So
playing
deep.
mostly been playing my whole playthrough as a fighter and a warrior. And it's so fun, so much fun. You get to do whatever you want, whenever you want. You pretty much initiate all the fights. You're the hardest person to kill and all that kind of stuff. And as well as you can carry everything, pretty much be the donkey of the team, I guess.
You
Carry
tanked?
whatever you want.
He
Not
wears
Mostly.
necessarily, right?
Well,
Yeah,
the fighter for sure is like a tank,
Tanky.
100%.
He's like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't use any of that tank stuff. I like just to kill. I just like to fight. And Anthony's pawns would know because they already came back to him and they're like, "Hey,
yeah.
this guy's crazy. He likes
I
to
made
fight too
Gandalf.
much." Yeah,
One of my
Gandalf loves
favorite
me.
medieval characters, and Gandalf's like, my last master was very brutal.
Gandalf is so
Yeah.
funny, bro. Every time he gives me something, he's like a kid, bro. Every time he gives me something, he's like, "I brought this to you, master. I hope you like it." I'm like,
No,
bro, get
that's
out
the
of
cool
here.
part about the game, dude. So
No,
you'll be
same. I
walking
like
around
that.
the game, and like a pawn will come up to you and be like, "I'm here to help you," and this and that, and it's like, who's your owner? And you can literally see who the owner is. It shows the player name and all that stuff. I'm like,
Oh, really?
damn. Yeah. So people's pawns they'll randomly be in your world. That's why it's kind of like a little bit laggy and stuff like that. So everything, it may not be like online, but it's pretty much online.
It's
It's
pretty
a
cool.
Yeah, like
might as well be. Might as well be.
Kai traded me. He didn't trade me, but he sent my pawn back. He was using Gandalf, and he sent him back with some daggers. Still using those daggers.
Is that
Fire.
the gift?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
gift that you give is the gift that the person gets. It's basically
Order.
like a in-game trading type thing. If you have friends that
Or
play.
a reward, I guess, for the help that they give.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I didn't know that because like every single time that I've used a pawn, it's asked me like, do I want a gift? I thought they were like gifting me that. I was like, okay, for sure. I didn't. So I just been giving.
Yeah,
been
nah.
giving them some random shit. To be honest with you.
Yeah, well, I mean, like if I find things that like you're playing a mage, so if I find something for a mage, I'm gonna give it to you. But I mean, I haven't really used Butt Chugger. He's hella
That fool's
ugly.
pog. He's so
This
sick,
dude,
bro.
This dude Nisio makes the ugliest game characters. I don't know why,
Of all time.
but
Of all time.
he loves it. He makes in BG3, Baldur's Gate 3, the ugliest little midget that he thought was so cool. Like,
Shout out to the
what?
gnomes, bro. They're fucking sick.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I love the little people.
Dude, they're so
It's like-
sick, bro.
I love
What
the
is
little
the
people.
what's the Volpera from WoW?
Yeah,
Hey,
the
he
furries are cool.
He loves his gnomes in WoW, bro. Don't
I
understand
do.
it.
Yeah.
You
It's
can't
hella
see anything
funny.
off them.
It's funny being like a gnome warrior, or like a Volpera warrior. It's fucking you're hella tiny, but you're like fucking everything up.
Volpera is
shit's
funny. Volperas are cool. Gnomes, on the other hand, literally just like if it was a real life thing, they would be useless. Think about it.
They're hella ugly, but dude,
They can't move their arms around.
straight pumpers.
Straight
I-
pumpers.
They're
I will
hella
say,
thick. They got hella
gnomes-
ass.
You're thinking about dwarfs.
Yeah, regardless, hella ass.
That
What you
is
say?
funny. No, I just said no, there's gnomes in real life, bro. It's called dwarfism. Yeah, you know they're called. Imagine.
My boy Wee Man
Whatever
from
They
Whatever
scare me
happened
every
to-
time I see him in person. I'm like,
What,
whoa,
have you ever
they
seen?
exist? Oh my
Ima-
god!
Imagine seeing that in person. Like, what the are these guys doing? You know what? When We Man and the big dude who like were like they're twins or whatever, they were chasing each other.
And they're like running down the street and like running to the
Dude,
offices.
imagine seeing that shit in person. Like, get back here! Like, it's like what the fuck?
I would
That
remember
shit,
the-
love that.
Leprechaun?
That'd be so funny.
I think I
That w-
remember a core memory as a kid. One time I went to Home Depot with my dad for whatever reason, and we walked by a small person, and I looked. I was a
Oh,
kid. I was an adolescent, so I don't know any
Yeah.
better. But I just remember seeing it and being like, "Oh my dad, look, they exist." It's fucked.
they
It's
do
fucked up,
for
but
real?
it's crazy to see them, and you're like, "Oh my god, they're real."
Kids are just so. I mean, kids are. They're so. You
Hell,
can't really get mad
they're
at them.
innocent, bro. They
They're
don't
innocent.
know
Yeah.
anything.
When
Yeah.
my sister, my little sister, she's 20 now. If she ever watches this, she'll probably laugh. But anyway, she doesn't know. She never got told this. It's just something that kids don't know because where I grew up, there wasn't like I guess there wasn't heck of like big people, but there wasn't heck of like there wasn't a diverse group of people. It was just a lot of I'm Mexican, so I grew up around a lot of Mexicans. I grew up in deep South Side. Um, well, when she met her first African, she went up to him and asked if he was burnt, and I'm like, what the heck? Like that, you teach them right then and there, but a kid shit. Then she goes up to my friend's mom, who's big, and she asks her why she's so freaking big. It's like, obviously
Yeah,
not
bro.
that nice, but it's like, what? Kids don't know, I
Nah,
mean,
kids just they just
curious.
keep it real, bro. They're
curious, keep it real. It's like too real.
You know,
Dad,
when
what are
a
you doing
kid
in
tells
there?
you something though, it's like that's the truth, bro.
I have Derek's dog over here just crying right now. I'm gonna have to let him out for a second. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're
Be
good.
right
You're
back.
Derek's
good. Derek's dog.
because those fools always be whimpering, bro.
It's all good though. But yeah, it's crazy, dude. That the things that kids say and they can get away with, they don't know.
Yeah. Oh, see, I didn't really grow up with kids like that. I was like really an only child growing up. I do have an older brother and an older sister though, obviously. But yeah, like I didn't grow around kids like that, so I don't know how they act, like how but
Oh, I
from
know.
but from the kids that like I've interacted with and shit, like my friends' kids, dude, they're ruthless, bro. Actually, and it's hella funny. You know who was a super ruthless kid too before? Isaac when he was younger. He was the same way, bro.
Yeah. He was, and actually, Isaac. Now that you bring him up, my little brother's name is Isaac. I'm married to my wife. I've been with her for married 3 years, and this April 14th, and together for 11 years. I think 11 years. Yeah, 11 years. 2011. I think that's 11 years. Anyway,
Hella long.
a hell of a long time. But my wife used to come over to my house when she was 13, and my little brother was like 5. He'd be like, "You're my girlfriend.
That's so
You're
good.
you're so pretty. You're my girlfriend." So
I fucking
like
love
that's
Isaac, bro.
that's my girlfriend. No, that's my girlfriend. But my wife had red hair at the time. She kind of looked like
Yeah.
the Little Mermaid and shit. So you're my girlfriend.
Isaac is hell funny because I remember he used to do that shit to Kaleri too, bro. And oh my fucking god, that's what I'm saying. Like Isaac was so like ruthless, bro. He did not care. Like
He's
little
too
kids
funny.
they don't be tripping like that.
Yeah,
Er,
they don't.
Okay, so actually, let's go back to Dragon's Dogma real quick because I do have a question about it. Earlier, Kai said that he was like, I think he said like he was a warrior and something else, but a fighter and a warrior. So how does all that work, right? Because I'm a mage and I only have like that one. I don't have like another subclass or anything like that.
So you
Go
don't
ahead,
have
Kai.
another vocation yet. So you have to find. Well, I know Anthony said you can buy a staff, or you have to find a arch staff, and then you bring it back to the.
Just
What do you
vocation.
want?
Any
He's a
just
vocation guild, yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's called the vocation guild.
It's pretty much like any inn, and then like any vocation guild that you could find, and then you can basically unlock that next vocation or the next class whenever you want. If you have enough, it's like RCP or something like that. It's whatever currency that it is that requires it for that vocation guild. Then once you get to that, then it's like a whole new class again. Then you have to level it up and then get the abilities for the class and all that kind of stuff.
I think it goes pretty quick though.
Does
level
my
It does go pretty quick, yeah.
vocation- Okay, so you know when you level up your vocation and then you get those red diamonds or whatever diamond.
Yeah,
color
the
it is,
level
Do you
like
have
the
to get
rank up.
that all the way full in order to get that first?
No.
Oh no.
So like,
Okay,
so
no.
for instance, I did a quest where I went into a cave where I fought a bunch of goblins and whatnot, and I just fought my way through, opened a couple of chests. I found a great sword and I found an arch staff, and I brought the arch staff and the great sword back to that vocation guild in the town, right under that inn, and then I gave it to him, and he automatically had the warrior and the sorcerer unlocked for me. So, and
Okay,
it completed that whole quest.
Can the mage only go to a sorcerer, or is it able
No,
to?
you
like-
can
no,
go
you
from
can play any single class, any of
Mhm,
them.
Yep, and you can switch whenever you want.
You don't
you just
even
have
have
to
to
go-
level up the mage to max. And your pawn can play any class other than the 3 advanced vocations, which is the archer, the spear guy, and the warrior, the warfare bond, whatever, the war bond one, who can use any weapon,
Mhm.
but they can use any
That's
vocation other than
hard.
that.
Yeah, I
So
think you would
you're
like
basically
the
gonna want to change your character so they can learn them eventually. So you can be like,
Mhm.
hey Duarte or Envies, change your character to this so I can use your character, because every time your character gets used, you get those RC points. I don't know if you go into the Rift and you see they cost to rent. Well, if I use your character and I send it back to you, you get points because I used your character. So that's why it's like
Now-
friends use your friends' characters, because we have a lot of friends.
yeah.
Me, you, and Kai, we can literally just keep banking in money.
Mhm. I mean, you've already been using my one of my
I've been
pawns.
using Yamato this whole time, bro.
But you have to send her back, and then just get her right back. Because every
Yeah.
time you send her back, Kai gets her, and he gets paid for you using her. So every time you come back to like a Riftstone, send her, and then just call her right back, because
Mhm.
she's free. She's your friend. Yeah. So
She's died on me a few times though.
she's
Okay.
she's
and
kind
in
of
almost
trash.
every single time she's been thrown in the water, bro. So
You know why? I think it's her.
They're trash,
Kai
dude.
made her really like passive. So I think she just like, so she sits and she runs away a lot.
she does.
Well, I also with my character too, I have attributes where I think it's called provocation or something like that. It's pretty much I aggro everything in the area. So
Mm,
like everything is trying to kill
yeah,
me
actually, you're
while
right.
she's like sitting there
Doing
trying
her
to
thing.
doing her thing. This is why I was saying like you should probably go with like a warrior or like a fighter as one of your pawns, so you don't have that same trouble. So he's like clanking his shield
That
bash
was
and all that kind of
clanking
stuff.
his shield the whole time, bro.
Exactly. That's why you need
But
him.
Chugger for the win. He's so sick, bro.
Mm.
I love when he knocks people up in the air and shit. When he jumps hella high and smack, bro.
He looks like a Persian from 300.
That fool's clean, bro.
Like he was just going through war. He was just like, Spartans, where we joining
God, That
That's
fool
funny.
is so clean. And with the fire boon, I have to try out the other boons as well. But he be smacking. He smacked so hard, bro.
I've been using the lightning boon with my with Gandalf. It's like a chain lightning effect.
Mhm.
You shall not pass. Anyway.
I've never watched that movie, by the way. I just know who
Dude,
Gandalf is.
Lord of the
Disappointing.
Rings, bro. Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter. They came out. They were
Harry
like
Potter's
supposed to be
fun.
like mimicked off of each other. Like so they're both based off the Bible. Well, not based off the Bible, but like they take bits and pieces of it, and like they tried to like the resurrection of Jesus Christ and yada yada yada.
Yeah.
But since they both took those like reflections of it, and they both came out, I think around the same time. They're like competitors. So like it's like. I guess they're not competitors, but you can compare the two. Lord of the Rings is the 6-movie series. Oh no, 3-movie series, but could be 6 because damn, they're long as fuck.
How long are they?
And in Harry
Well, I
Potter,
guess
they're like
the Hobbit movies.
2 hours? 3 hours?
oh yeah, well the Hobbit movies, yeah.
Yeah.
Oof. The extended editions are like 3 hours, bro. They're
Yeah,
long.
each.
They're
Yeah.
long.
So there's like sorry to interrupt. Real
Oh, no,
quick, I
you're
just
good.
saw the other day that there's like, so you know how people they do like expeditions down to the South Pole and stuff like that, and they have like those
Yeah.
big buildings. Well, I don't know why, just randomly watching on YouTube the other day about how just like a walkthrough of like their daily life and all that kind of stuff and what they do. Well, they do this thing where they have like their in their gym room where they have like obviously treadmills and all that kind of stuff. Well, they get on their treadmill and they have like TVs in front of the treadmills, and they say they have like a challenge where they're doing the walk to Mordor,
Ooh,
and they're walking the whole time on a treadmill while watching all the Lord of the Ring movies.
dude,
That's like
that
a
actually is pretty
that's
cool.
like, what is that, like 14 hours or something like that? It's like almost a whole day. It's like 12 or 14 hours or something
I'm
like that.
cool, bro.
One of my like with you guys, one of my like dream like as a friend group is to like have a whole day. It's probably never gonna happen because I have a kid and wife and stuff. It's hard to get that much time, but like just have a whole day. Like, hey, we got breakfast ready. Like I breakfast already. Like the ideas of what we're gonna eat, lunch and dinner. Hey, we're gonna sit all day and watch. We're just gonna binge out these movies real quick.
They're
That
so
would be
good.
sick,
Lord,
bro.
Lord
It
of the
would take
Rings.
14 hours for it to finish all of them.
It would take
It's a
around like it's a
I
long movie series.
I can look it up real quick,
Yeah,
but
look it up. I
it
feel
is
like
such.
I could have swore that I saw like a TikTok or something or like an IG reel, and I think it was longer than that. I could be wrong though.
It
Shit, I don't fucking know.
The movies are so good.
I remember seeing a little bit of it when I was younger, but for some reason I was never in. But I never was into that. But for some reason I loved fucking Harry Potter, bro. Harry Potter is so clean.
Well, Harry Potter has like that, like no. So the thing, so I was in the same boat as you. So
okay.
I used to
Real
go
quick,
ahead.
sorry,
Yeah,
sorry
go
to
ahead. Go
interrupt.
ahead.
I just found it. It says it's 12 hours and 6 minutes
Oh,
to do
Even with the
all of
Hobbit
it.
movies,
Um,
probably
so
with
this is I only put in Lord of the Rings. I put how long is the LOTR series, and it
yeah.
says Lord of the Rings. How long are the theatrical and extended version runtimes?
excuse me, pause
And
me. Take me.
again, the extended
Didn't
versions
even
are
hear you.
like 3+
Sorry, I
hours.
muted myself.
So that I think is just Lord of the Rings, and then as well as the Hobbit series, which is the exact same thing, but a little bit newer. Hold on, Hobbit series
I like the way your
run.
keyboard sounds.
Thank you.
I can never hear it in
So
Discord. I can hear it now though.
so 588 minutes is 12 hours, right? I'm not very good at math, but the next one, and this is what the internet tells me, the Hobbit series is a 474-minute runtime. So, or
Like 10 and a half
theatrical
hours, I
edition
would
is
say.
532 minutes. So it's almost the same thing. So it's actually 24 hours.
I love them.
Why do heck?
Yeah.
Why do heck?
Hey,
Actually, unpopular opinion here. The show is pretty good, but I am a huge Lord of the Rings fan, so I thought it was fire. The
I
Rings of
don't
Power.
fucking know, dude.
Yeah, he Nisa
I
doesn't watch
I
that shit,
I
but
gave it a
I get it
try.
though.
I
I
was
get it.
open minded about it, but I kind of see where people were coming from, why they didn't like it.
uh,
But I'm not going to get into that. That's all
next,
wish
hey,
washy.
for a different episode.
It's a different day kind of episode, yeah. So
But I will say though, I used to when I was in elementary school, I felt the same way you did. I had a pen pal. They were in high school. They would we would write to each other every month. It was like I used to go to school and like I said, where we live in the valley. For those who don't know, Modesto, the valley is it's kind of ghetto. It's ghetto. There's gangs. There's this and that. I grew up in a
crackheads.
bad gang neighborhood.
It used
So
to be worse.
and
It's cool now.
yeah, now it's a little bit cooler. But when I was growing up, the way they tried to teach us to not like be little hoodlums is we would write high schoolers, and they would try to be our mentors. So this high schooler I was writing every month would tell me about Lord of the Rings. They
What?
would literally tell me, "Oh, the Twin Towers. I think the Two Towers just came out in theaters. I'm gonna go watch it. You should definitely go watch it." I'm like, "What the? This is I don't even know what that." He was telling me about Gandalf and Aragorn and everything, bro. It just didn't appeal to me until I came to high school, and I was like, "All right, I remember this guy. Let's see what he was watching in high school, man." Started watching this shit. Oh my gosh. I That's when I found out I loved medieval shit. Like, oh, what the I love orcs and urukai and two-handed swordsmen and Legolas just doo, 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 just so good. I'm telling you, fire. Just like Harry Potter. Harry Potter is really good. I have respect for Harry Potter. Super good movie series. Maybe there's one or two movies that's a little bit off. But dude, definitely worth watching.
I like Harry Potter the way you like Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings,
Harry Potter's good. I love
Yeah.
Harry Potter, and it definitely deserves its spot, and it's like in its own world, in its own like kind of series. You know what I mean? But Lord of the Rings, it's timeless every single time. You know what I mean? Like you can literally look back on it and be like, damn, that's such a good scene. That is such a good like writing. That is like everything about it is just good.
That's
I'm
true.
not saying
everyone has heard the "You shall not pass." That's
everybody,
iconic scene, bro.
Granted, everybody knows like their little fucking spells from Harry Potter. All right, let me but hey, it doesn't hold a light to what like the Lord of the Rings can do, bro. I'm sorry. It's just like the acting, the casting, the sets, just it was all well done, extremely well done.
Who's that little gremlin who holds the ring and is like
Smeagol.
Or Gollum. Gollum. Yeah. He's Andy Serkis, awesome job. Great job.
They casted the Lord of the Rings so good, bro. Gandalf, one of my favorite characters of all time. Such a good actor.
I think they had two of the guys from Lord of the Ring play Baldur's Gate. Did you watch that?
They might have.
Oh, it was it was Larian Studio. I know exactly what you're talking about. So it was Frodo and Samwise Gamgee who was
really?
that were playing Baldur's Gate 3. They were playing with the actual studio heads.
Oh, and they did a Dungeons and Dragons campaign, I think, after that.
Well, they were actually playing the game, and I remember Samwise or Frodo kept throwing somebody off the ledge or something like that. Something stupid like that, but it was just hilarious. But
yeah, it was all funny.
Did you guys hear Larian Studios done? They're not making anything else for Baldur's Gate 3. They're not making any more.
No way.
They're done making Dungeons and Dragons games. They're done.
Oh shit, really?
BG3 it got announced this week. BG3 is their last thing. They're moving on to something else. But hey, you know what? If we're gonna go off of their works, hey,
I'll play whatever they make.
Hey, they got 3 new fans here.
Yeah,
they
never play. I used to hate top-down games. I used to hate turn-based games. Other than South Park, bro, I fucking hated them. They were trash.
Same.
But then like played BG3 and I loved it, bro. I loved every fucking minute of it. Well,
even another game by Larian Studios. This was a game that came out right I wouldn't say right before it, but came out like
a couple years ago, a
few years ago, something like that. Called Divinity Original Sin 2. Same concept, same everything, except like a few mechanical differences
UI.
here and there. A little bit different UI. Everything else still same. Top notch voice acting, top notch gameplay. Just the way you have to go about certain situations in both games, it's like it's a problem solver simulator. It tests your IQ like
I would
all
say
the time.
even the Divinity 2 even had some like
that's just hard.
Some extra stuff that BG3 didn't even have.
Bro, that shit is hella hard.
Like
Divinity Original
blood
Sin
healing and stuff.
Yeah, Divinity Original Sin 2, you have to worry about occupational hazards all the time. Literally every match or every fight that you get into, you have to worry about like fire that doesn't go out. What other things that there's like
to be careful about decay, because if someone throws decay on you and you heal, you're just you kill yourself really, because eventually you really want high healing health pots, and they'll be so high to the point where like, oh, I'm low, I gotta heal, and then you take your fucking health pot and you kill yourself. So you have to watch out for
and then if you
guys got way further than me.
It's easy to miss that kind of stuff too. So if you miss it and you heal yourself, you could possibly just kill yourself like in one shot. It
Yeah.
sucks. And then
Oh,
like, or you can accidentally troll your friend and like heal them and
Yeah.
then kill them instead.
ugh.
Or they do like there's some other like mechanics that happen that you're just like, wow, this is tough. Like this is
Yeah.
actually tough. But
It's
it's
hard ass
it's a
game,
lot.
bro.
That game is a lot more forgiving after the fights too. With BG3, you need supplies to go camp and
Yeah,
whatnot, and actually
for
get your
sure.
health back, all your
Yeah.
spells
Mhm.
back, and all that kind of stuff. At least with Divinity Original Sin 2, you just press a help your campsite or what is it a
Insta heal.
bedroll,
Yeah, bedroll.
insta heal. Everything you get everything back. And then like spells are just on a cooldown. They're not anything that you have to actually have like slots for or anything like that.
A pretty
Yeah.
fast cooldown as well.
Very fast cooldown, actually. Yeah.
Like if you're out of combat, shit, you can use it all day. You can
I think
teleport almost anywhere. Teleport
mhm.
anything anywhere.
And it's fun. It's so fun.
Dude.
If you're gonna give that any game a chance, that's a older game that I for sure would highly recommend.
I would say, with all, I would okay. So going back to not to like the Skyrim days. Well, yeah, you could add Skyrim in it. Okay, with all the games that we have played, because we've played a lot of games recently, us three,
Mhm.
like Elden Ring style, Souls style games, the top down, our Dungeons and Dragons style games, the new Dragons and Dogma. There's been Dragons and Dogma 1, but we didn't play that game, so this is brand new to us, Dragons and Dogma 2,
Yeah.
and that's a new style. I mean, if
Mhm.
anyone watches anime and know about isekais, that's what Dragon's Dogma 2 feels like to me. And I was gonna go into it like that. It's a straight up isekai, like an anime type MMO type of game. Even the pawns feel like they're real, but yeah, whatever. What is your guys' like favorite type of game then? You add the Skyrim model, you
Mm.
add the BG model, you add the Souls model. What
Souls
model
model.
is
Souls
the model that you
for
guys like the most?
for sure for me, because I
Yeah.
I guess I'm like FromSoft fanboy. I guess it would be
Yeah.
have to be Souls model because I've been playing Dark Souls 1 for as long as I remember it. I didn't play it as soon as it came out, but I've been playing it
Mhm.
as soon as for as long as I can remember. Uh, I'll even say this in Dark Souls 2, I had one character that had 500 hours on it.
Oh my
I
Damn.
gosh.
that's more hours than I have on Elden Ring all combined.
So
You know what I
you're a
mean? And
Souls veteran then.
Dark Souls 3 I didn't really play like that. I beat it one time. Sekiro I didn't I still have to get through. I've only gotten through like the first part of it. Never got to play
Get good
Bloodborne because I
game.
never yeah, whatchamacallit, never get to play Bloodborne because it was on a PS5 is PS5 exclusive at the time. I didn't have a PC either.
Yeah.
And then Elden Ring obviously have like 195 hours on it. So it's a little bit of
Goated
a
game. Okay.
goated game, especially with the like with the mods. It just makes it way
Oh,
better too.
well, we're gonna get into that. Oh, Dio, what
Man,
about you? What's your favorite model?
Well, what is it's like what's Skyrim considered?
I would consider Skyrim like an isekai. I'm gonna be honest with you because it feels like an alive world. You
it's an
go in,
RPG.
Yeah.
it's an
Yeah, it
RPG,
is an
but it feels like
RPG.
since I watch anime, I consider like bro, if it's
Yeah,
gonna
I guess so.
if if I'm going to play a game where I feel like I am like since I like solo leveling a lot, fanboy over here. If I'm gonna play a game where I feel like I'm in solo leveling, it'd be Skyrim. You can pick out a weapon. You could just go pick out weapons
The
out of your inventory and
tree.
stuff like that.
Uh,
Yeah, dude, the leveling tree that's a good. Yeah, it's going back to the
the
first
leveling tree
episode where
was
you said
crazy,
that.
bro. You could have like done anything. Literally
Anything.
anything. I'm pretty sure there's like Easter eggs that still haven't been found and shit. And look, I already know fucking that I've talked about Skyrim before. I don't give a fuck. I love Skyrim, dude. That game is so fun. That's like my favorite, bro. I'm when it comes to like any kind of game, really. I love exploring an entire map, bro.
Yeah.
I'll never leave a stone unturned, bro. If my map is blacked out, I'm hitting one of these all the way up the map and all the
Yeah.
way down the map, bro. Like I
Mhm.
want to go fucking everywhere, bro.
Yeah,
So
I feel that. That
Skyrim's like that because there's like so many secrets, so many dungeons, um, random caves and shit. You can go underwater, bro. And like when you're, I don't remember what the race is called, but it's the lizard. You can breathe. You have like unlimited
It
breath.
is the lizard. I can't remember what they're
You
called
can
either.
literally fucking go anywhere in the water. I never did that, but like there's so much water in Skyrim, there has to be some shit underwater, bro. Like why would there not? You know what I mean?
Now that would be pretty cool.
Bro, yeah, that's my favorite right there.
Mhm.
My favorite model. I honestly like the BG style. I wish they made a game. I wish they made Dragons Dogma 2 online. I just if they had that because it's BG3, but like in person kind of, but it's
Yeah.
like an isekai. Like if I could just see Guy, hit me up. I need you to throw me up there to the ogre's face.
Mhm.
Like
I'm throwing
Hey.
out a heel. I'm throwing out a heel.
Hey, now that
Dude.
I finally kind of understood how to do that too, man, I threw Yamato up. I was like, go, yeah.
That's so
Sheesh,
sick,
bro.
bro.
She got on
That's
top
Yeah.
of it.
weird.
Well, it wasn't. No, actually, it wasn't Yamato. It was just some random thief that I picked up. But I threw her ass up there, just yeah, and she
Yeah, it's
just
so
going
sick.
at it. I love it. It's such a good game. Well made game, well like thought out game too. Because not only that, with Dragon's Dogma 2, you travel the world like you're actually adventuring throughout
Yeah.
a new world. You know what I mean? You feel immersed into the game. You feel like it's dynamic. You talk to people, you wave to people. People wave back at you. Whenever you get done with fighting a monster, they high five you. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Um,
that's one of my favorite parts.
Yeah, it's so
exactly. And
sick.
then like your pawns, they go around. I'll say this: the pawns feel a little too ass kissy, but it makes sense. I understand. You're like
You're
this
their master,
almost,
bro.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're their
of course.
master. You're like a godly figure to them in a way. I don't know about godly figure in the that's the right word, but you're still like their master, and they still like respect the hell out of you. You know what I mean? And so they do everything for you, and then they work with you. They don't just like slack off or anything. They actually like, hey, I'm gonna go get this. I'm grabbing this. I got this for you. Here you go, master. I love you. You know, so it's just
They
it's
show you where everything's at too.
Dude,
that too.
I went through this. My pawn, my main pawn. He came to me. He's like Gandalf. He's like, I was with one of my previous masters, and we came through here earlier. Do you want me to show you where this chest is at? I'm like, yeah,
I
go
love
show
that.
me. Yeah,
I
that's all
literally
dope.
fucking love that.
Mm-hmm.
Feeds
I
off
And
of
then
his old things.
I haven't seen all the shit at night though. I know like there's
There's
like a
extra shit
pop
at night.
there's a pop-up that even tells you that there's like creatures that you won't see during the day and shit. Bro, I haven't seen all
Mhm.
of them, but like
I know you're looking though.
it's scary, bro. It's so dark.
It's
Like
super dark.
you need a lantern or else it's like you can't even see like in front of you really, bro. There's like a very small light that you get and it's pretty fucking dim, bro. You can see like the ground in front of you type shit. That's all.
And that's literally what the tutorial says. You light the lantern and you can barely see what's in front of you.
Bro, and
yeah,
it's true.
and
It's
they
true
even
as
tell
fuck.
you like if you like right if you ever the first time you're ever going out at night, they tell you like it's so dark that you could only see at the bottom of your feet. That
Yeah,
like
bro, and
at
there's
the
zombies in the game.
That's
mhm.
Like
cool.
there's zombies, there's griffins, there's drakes, there's
I love
ogres,
zombies. I literally
there's
love zombies.
cyclops. Like, damn, I was just walking minding my own business. Do. There's big old freaking oxes, and a griffin comes in,
Mm.
swoops it up. I'm like, what the fuck? It's gone.
It's gone. I
So
traveling through
good.
this world, I fought like 3 minotaurs so far. Cheese 2 of them. Actually fought one of them.
Yeah.
Actually, I fought 2 of them. One of them I cheesed for sure because it was like 10 versus 1. So it wasn't fair at all. But the amount of times that I randomly encounter like stuff like that, fun every time. Especially and then on top of that, what other game can you say that lets you climb on top of a normal enemy and just slap them around with your sword or like your weapon or anything like that
That was
on the
pretty
back
cool.
of their head? You know what I mean? Like or even enemies that are about the same size as you. You can just go up to a goblin and tackle it and then
It
start
has some
stabbing it in
Assassin's
the
Creed
head.
style. It has some
Yeah,
Assassin's Creed style stuff.
yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
it.
just
It feels dynamic. It feels like you can literally just do whatever the fuck you want at any time.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
I don't
I
know the lore of because I'm not gonna lie, bro. When it comes to games, sometimes I
play it.
just go in there blindly, bro. And I'm like, I'll learn it as I go. Or like even sometimes when it comes to the story, I'm just spamming X or spamming A, bro.
So
I'm
apparently,
spamming left click just to get through it.
yeah.
So I don't know.
So apparently
I
the
don't know the lore of
lore.
the tentacles.
Oh, I don't know the lore of the tentacles. I thought you were gonna get into the lore about like what the hell. Apparently, there's like this lore. There's like alternate dimensions. We're all in alternate universes doing our own thing. That's why there's different masters for each different
Okay.
arisen.
Yeah.
Like they're all in their own in their own world and dimensions, trying to fucking succeed. And this
Mm.
dragon goes through each of these dimensions and takes the hearts of the arisen
Yeah.
and eats it. And he basically finds his challenger for that fucking area and shit like that.
Oh
That's
shit.
what I think. I watched like a summary video, so I
Yeah.
can like
That sounds
kind of know what
crazy.
the premise is. It is kind of crazy. So I guess the dragon in the first game, the dragon obviously gets beat, but in a different like in a different land. So we're in a whole different ass land now, and I'm
Mhm.
assuming the dragon went to a different ass land.
Yeah.
I could be hella wrong. I could, but that's what the summary was kind of going over. So the story is it's pretty intricate so far. I mean, there's a fake arisen, and we haven't even been to the second part, so I'm not gonna get too much into it. But
Shit, I don't even know, bro. I'm not even really paying attention. I just want to kill shit, to be honest with you.
you've been the combat's fire.
It's
The
fire.
in worldly news, I want to say this. There was YouTube boxing today, and there was a fight that was going on. A little cray cray versus I don't know if you guys have heard of Yudi Gang. He does food
Never.
reviews. He goes,
I've
oh
never.
my god, he acts hella weird in his videos, bro. He does.
Oh,
And
I know
yeah,
you're
and
talking
he has
about.
he's black. He's a black guy, and he's like,
Yeah.
but he, and his eye goes like he does it on purpose.
Wait, that guy?
That
Like
guy was boxing today. Yeah,
he's
he's
like
No way.
dude,
that guy, yeah.
that guy.
Oh my
He's
god,
in
no
YouTube
way.
boxing. Yeah, that's how I was getting into it. Round 2, and bro, someone called in a bomb threat, so they evacuated the whole facility, dog.
They got like
Yeah,
swatted,
they
basically.
got swatted. Yeah, so
That's
dude,
crazy.
that
That's
is
almost like
so.
it's
That
like
is insane.
you probably know Anthony. That's like Apex. They had like their big tournament every year, like their big tournament. It was a $500,000 tournament. Two of like the best players in the game got hacked, and then like
Oh yeah,
the
yeah,
hacker
yeah.
gave them hacks, so they had to like quit out hella quick.
Yeah, they're
That's
like,
it sounds like almost the same thing. They're like, I'm cheating.
he's like, I got hacked. I'm like, what the hell? I didn't know at first. I was like, why are they announcing that? And then
Yeah.
come to find out, someone's literally shooting these guys hacks while they're playing a tournament. Like,
What the
what
hell?
the heck?
Did they have to
Yeah,
just were they disqualified? Did they have to leave?
No,
I'm not sure if they were disqualified
they
or not.
no, it was so they knew what happened, so they just canceled the whole tournament altogether. So
Yeah.
nobody was able to do anything. It's just I'm pretty sure they just canceled the whole tournament if I remember correctly, but I think they when they saw it, they're like, all right, we're not sure because they weren't sure if Apex or Respawn had gotten hacked themselves.
Yeah.
Or if it was just the players. Well, they found out it was just the players, so that's why they cut off the whole tournament in general. But
That's kind of scary how someone can hack into your game code
yeah,
It is.
yeah,
and
It's
code your
And
game for you.
it's so easy for them. It's so easy for them because it doesn't require anything to do any. I watched a video about how like complex the cheating community is for like video games in general, and it's a $1 million like industry at this point, and then as well as it's there's thousands of people that are just cheating every single day in like almost in a degenerate way. You know what I mean? So
Well,
Yeah.
they sell the hacks online. You could buy fucking
yeah, but that's what I mean. It's a $1 million business now. This is going to be conspiracy Kai coming out a little bit, but it's
come
almost
out, Kai, come out.
it's almost to the point where it feels like the devs themselves are the ones that are selling these cheats. You know, that way they can make more money off of it. But that's just me. There's more to it than just that. But hey, I don't know. I mean, it seemed to me the roots of the problem are very simple to fix. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yet they don't fix it. And then and the people who are running these companies are not dumb. They're not dumb at all. They're very smart people. And they've gotten to the point at that point of their careers because they are smart. But they choose not to fix it because they know they'll make more money off of it. So that's what I think, at least.
Coda's
No,
pissed.
that's
Coda
Coda's
wants to-
pissed at the hackers, bro.
Coda wants my attention.
Bro, bring him back up here for some fucking loving.
Come here, Coda. Come on. You want to come
just
say hi
want
to
to
the
see
people?
his
Come
fucking
on.
face.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah,
There you go.
Kai loves Coda. That's
Coda's
his
my
baby boy.
Coda's
Just
my
don't make
If
it
Kai
dog.
had a
going
kid,
on.
that was his kid right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically. I
So what
wish I
kind of
could
dog
bring
is
him.
he?
Dude, I have no idea. When we bought him, they said when we bought him, they said he was a pit bull chihuahua.
He could be a
Does he?
pit bull chihuahua. He looks a little
I
mean.
mean,
Yeah.
not
Maybe
really.
like
that man.
maybe like a bulldog chihuahua.
He says, "Help
Wiener
me,
dog
guys."
like wiener.
Oh,
Or no, he was pit bull wiener dog. Sorry,
"Hey, bro,
but
he looks cute.
he's
yeah,
so
it's hella
cute. He's hella
like-
old though.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone."
I'm not gonna leave him alone now because he's been crying for me this whole
Down.
time. So
Put me
he's
down.
automatically a part of the podcast. Out of nowhere now.
Have you
But yeah.
guys ever played Dead Rising?
Yeah, the
Yes.
first one was good.
Did
I
you ever
did.
beat it?
No,
I
because
never
there's a
beat
time
any of the
limit.
Dead Risings.
There's a time limit.
There
Here's
is a time limit.
why would they put a time limit on a game where I'm just trying to fuck up zombies for?
That's the thing. You're not only
You're trying to save your daughter. I know. Or some shit like that.
no. That's
Number
number
one.
2.
Oh, I thought that was number one.
That's number 2. Number 1 is you're just like a photojournalist. You're there to take pictures of everything that's happening. Frank West, actually, that game is super fucking pog. That's the first game I ever had. Oh, actually, the second game I ever had on Xbox 360. The first game I ever had on Xbox 360 was Skate 1. I used to play that bitch in Walmart like this,
Oh
looking
my
up at the
god.
screen and shit, bro.
Who-
Oh my, I was in there for hours at one point. But
What a
anyways,
core memory for everybody.
dude, I love
Skate was
that
good.
shit.
Mhm.
Compared to Tony Hawk, I mean, you could do your tricks. It was
So
sick.
much fucking bad.
We just did that the other day at Target for your birthday, but we played Mario Kart.
Dude, it's so good, bro. I love that.
And then real quick, I'm sorry, I don't want you to lose your focus, but we had a lady walk up to us and her kid was like, "Mario." She's like, "Yeah, Mario, you want to watch?" I was like, "Watch this kid. I'm gonna beat him right now." I beat him too.
Hey,
Ugh.
bro, poor family, bro. They got crop dusted. But see, it wasn't on purpose. Like I had farted before they walked up, and then
He just farted.
yeah, I farted before they walked up, and then I was like, Kai, like that it's a bad one, bro. It smells. But they didn't say anything. You feel me? So maybe they didn't smell it, or
He's
they were
all,
just being
No.
polite.
It would have been hilarious if we walked away and that kid would have been like, "What's
What
that
smell?"
smell? Oh
See,
my
that's how you
god!"
know it didn't smell though, because the kid would have said that.
That's true.
You feel me?
That's true.
Anyways,
Mr.
let
Stank
me
ass over here.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'll be snagging. But let me go back to the Dead Rising real quick. I've never beat it, right? So I don't know what the ending is. I think the furthest I've ever gotten was, I think it's when you have to go down to the maintenance tunnel, like the little tunnel where all the zombies are and shit.
"Oh, I got further than you. Let's go."
Did you actually? Oh,
Yeah, I
fuck.
did.
So you had to like find the bombs or whatever the fuck, but
Mhm.
I would always fail that. And I mean, I'm pretty young, so I don't really know about like the whole load and like, come on, let's be real, bro. I'm just like you. I'm still trying to fuck up zombies, so I'm rarely like saving my game, but I 100% want to go back and I want to finish Dead Rising, bro, because
Yeah.
I need to know the ending, bro. I don't know what it is exactly. Feel me,
I respect that. You
I
should.
feel that,
Should
brother.
go back. Should go back and play it.
bro?
I
right, let
know
me-
that they killed the game though, kind of. I think that Rising 2 is
It's-
kind of trash.
It's just about killing zombies.
Yeah, I seen that. I remember Dead Rising 2 though had
was
online
cool.
multiplayer
It did.
where you could like verse each other, and like
Yep.
there was like a motorcycle mode, and
Yeah.
it was
The
like
guy
you were in
was,
an
like,
arena.
the guy was a motorcycle, like I don't know if
It was
like a
cool.
stunt guy or whatever the fuck.
That game was
Oh.
changed. That
A movie star? I don't remember.
he
but
was a
yeah,
movie
it
star. He
changed.
was. That game was when the first one that ever came out, kind of like didn't change gaming, but it put like a staple on gaming
For
because
sure it did.
you could combine your weapons. Like it was a super cool sandbox game.
Yeah.
Like, and it was zombies in a mall. Like bro, people fantasize about that shit. You know, people. You know,
Yeah.
guys fantasize about fucking the
Bro.
zombie apocalypses and shit.
If you guys saw a zombie for real, right? Like you're just say you're at the mall, right? Like for whatever Dead Rising at the mall. You're at the mall and people are like freaking out, right? Over just one zombie. Just one zombie. What are you guys doing? Are you guys freaking out? Or are you guys
I'm gonna go shove my fucking cock in his ass.
Dude, I'm sprinting towards this zombie and I'm fucking picking up anything. Anything is a weapon, bro. Anything is a weapon.
Well, okay, hold on, relax a little bit here. We got to
It's
be
one of
more.
those slow-moving zombies.
No. You gotta think more clearly. All right, you gotta get yourself a weapon that can like kill it from a distance. Okay, if you can spear it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, you're good. Just stab it down. All right, you don't got to do anything else. You just got to stab it down. Fucking.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm Frank Westing that bitch.
No, but listen, as soon as one of those zombies gets a hold of your shoulders, they grab you by the shoulders like this, you're fucked. You're not going anywhere, bro. What are you gonna
Unless
do?
they got, what do you mean? What are you gonna do? Unless they got fucking super fucking strength, I'm fucking cutting their arm. You ever seen
bro,
how frail zombies are?
I'm going for the kill.
Breaking their arms off. They're fucking still holding me. Fucking.
Do you see the way zombies kill people? They literally tear your guts out with no problem. They dig into your stomach and they just pull shit out like it's Lord of the Rings and it's fucking meat's back on the menu, boys, type shit. You know what I mean?
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
Exactly.
That's
so
a good scene right there.
it's a great scene. It's almost comedic in a way. Huh? But that's what I'm saying. Like, hey, if a zombie gets a hold of you, man, it's gonna be a bad day for you. I'm just saying.
I don't know, bro. I feel like I've been ready for that like my whole life. You feel me?
I got a katana up. I'm ready, bro. Sharpen that bitch up. We're good to go.
It's like
honestly, you can just impale it. You can impale it right in its fucking head.
Every guy's like fantasy when it comes to zombie apocalypse is like Zombieland, the first Zombieland, where what's his name? What's his name is pulling out 2 chainsaws and he's got like zombie kill of the week type shit going on for him.
Those zombies are kind of scary though, bro. They run.
Yeah, but but you know what I mean. But everybody wants to be.
Cardio is one of the rules.
Everybody wants to be that guy in that movie, though.
Yeah, that was a good movie for its time. Super good.
Mm-hmm.
So good. Zombie kill.
I never seen Zombieland 2 though.
Zombieland 2 was I guess
it's still good.
Yeah, I heard it was okay.
I gotta watch it. I definitely gotta watch it.
I like the kill of the week where the grandma's like she's like going inside her house. She looks at the zombie and it's like sprinting towards her.
Kill of the week. What is it, like a YouTube? What fucking Society's Come Back?
I don't really remember. I just like remember there being like a kill of the week.
Fucking YouTube for zombies.
The movie. She pulls like a cord, and as the zombie's like chasing her, she walks inside, closes the door, and the fucking piano falls right on the.
What the fuck? Yeah, that's pretty sick.
There's a part
sick ass movie.
There's a part where he like one of the main characters he like rings a door or like a bell and a zombie comes running out of a store and he kind of just he's like hiding behind a wall and then like the zombie comes out, he shoots it and
what's
he's like
his name, bro?
Is that Zombie Kill the Week?
Shit. Zombie Kill the Week, Zombie Kill the Week.
Yeah, Zombie Kill Week, everybody? Nah. He's nobody's like, nah.
But I want to make my point. I want to make a point here.
Woody is his name.
This is a point to make, boys.
Make it.
Whoever made Ninja Kamui, please stop making it. Why would you kill your anime and put mech suits in the ninja anime? You killed your show. It
doesn't make any sense.
Episode 5 and 6 killed your show.
Hey,
1 through 4 were goated.
That anime.
The show is so bad.
The aesthetic to it,
writing.
the whole art style to it in the first place was cool, as like ninjas flying through smoke, throwing ninja stars or just ninjutsu type shit, just being super crazy, running fast and forth or back and forth with each other, being super fast, and then I got a mech suit now. Yeah, 3D art style. It's like, oh my god, bro. Are we not past this 3D art style already? Have we not seen that like JJK? I'm not a fan of Demon Slayer, especially what happened last season, but Demon Slayer's animation, it was all 2D. and you guys can't figure that out. What's going on here?
It's so I enjoyed the show. I wouldn't have put it in my top 10 even without the 5 and 6 episode 5 and 6 with the mechs.
Yeah.
It was good though. It was Naruto. It was what the heck? I compared it to Naruto. I compared it to a little bit of it's Naruto, John Wick,
Why? Because the fighting.
and and Mac and because the fighting, yeah, but and Max Payne.
I didn't
Ma-
really ever.
Well, you know how Max. Do you
Play
ever played Max?
Payne. I never
Did you ever
played
see
it.
the beginning of Max Payne?
Never.
Okay, well, the premise of Max Payne is there's like this fucking gang, and he's like a cop or whatever. But
Okay.
I think he's like investigating them,
Mm.
and since he didn't stop, they came and slaughtered his wife and kid.
Oh shit.
So his whole mission in his
What
life
the
is
fuck?
his whole mission in his life is to fucking kill these bastards. Fuck them. Like with Max. Oh, and speaking about Max Payne, they're remaking 1 and 2.
Oh really?
Really, really. Oh, hey, let me tell you, Max Payne, bro, that shit's a 10 out of 10. Fire story. Like I just said, this fool's family gets slaughtered, dog. Crazy story. So, Ninja Kamui, Max Payne, Naruto, and now Power Rangers combined. That's just too much. Max Payne and Naruto was cool. I'll take that shit. Or, make him be a John Wick. How it was so grounded. This dude was fucking killing people. There was no fucking armor. Oh, the fucking armor, bro.
Why is the armor even brought in?
Because
Why? 'Cause I never watched this one.
the creator couldn't find a way for him to power up.
Sorry about
I don't
that.
know. So it's like a battle shonen, but the creator couldn't find a way for in his brain to power them up. So hey, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add mech suits. And mech suits. I guess I'm not a mech suit fan. I've only watched 2 mech shows. I watched Gurren Lagann and Darling in the Franxx.
Yeah.
Those are the only 2 mech shows I've watched. But I mean, I have never watched Gundam, so I guess I'm not a fan of robot shit. The closest thing other to that would be Cyberpunk. It's like a knockoff Cyberpunk 2077. Show is so good, by the way.
But that Cyberpunk like makes sense in its own world. That
Yeah.
Ninja Kamui doing all that, and then it you know what it reminds me of almost, but in like a bad way. It reminds me of like Power Rangers, but in a shitty way. But you know what I mean? It just doesn't. It didn't make any sense. It's like, oh wow, that's not welcome right there. That doesn't seem cool. That just seemed like kind of like a cop out a little bit.
Yeah, I did say I told the person who we have a friend named Derek. He's a I guess he would be a fanboy considered of this show. His first anime.
Wrestling.
I told him after the first episode, 10 out of 10. I said, bro, this anime started off so good. I'm gonna let you know though when I catch up. I'm gonna let you know how I really think about it. That shit's a 7, dog. That shit's a 7 out of 10. That's mediocre.
That's still all right
on Max.
Yeah,
on HBO Max.
Or Adult Swim.
Or Adult Swim. Goated actors though. The voice actors in that show are so goated.
I forget the Nanami voice actor his name, but what a great voice actor every single time.
Every single.
I'm trying to find
just for his talent to go to waste on that whole anime.
Yeah,
so sad. And
a lot of fans are upset about it. No one wanted it to be mechs.
No, you want it to be ninjas. That's
this fool had a ninja mask on. He had his eyes showing and everything. Every time he would fight, his eyes would glow red and shade.
That sounds so sick, actually.
It looked badass, but
I can understand the, you know how like in that one fight you showed me where it's like the guy pulls out 2 more arms out of his back.
Yeah.
And then it just a whole nother person that just comes out of him.
See, I can understand a sick ass ninjutsu like that's just so crazy powerful where he has to learn it or learn a new one.
Yeah, I can get that. That whole power suit thing is just a cop out. It's just such a bad cop out in general. And it's just like no one wants to watch that, dude. We've seen that like time and time again in other animes and whatnot, and it's just nobody wants to see that. To be honest with you, we've been through it.
No, yeah. People want grounded shit. People want like not real life, but close to like real life.
I mean, or at least make it make sense. That just doesn't make sense to me. You're a it's an organization full of ninjas trying to kill a ninja, but the organization, it's like it's like Mortal Kombat story where they have that whole clan full of what was it, the Lin
The
Kuei?
Lin Kuei.
The Lin Kuei are
The
a
cyber
clan
Lin
full of ninjas, and then they
Yeah.
turn into cyber ninjas. In
I-
that, it makes
They
sense,
die.
but not in this. It's just kind of like, again, I haven't seen it at all, so I'm just going based off of what I'm seeing. But it
Yeah.
just seems like it comes out of nowhere, and you're just kind of like, all right, I don't want to watch this.
Yeah,
No more.
if you watch the first trailer, literally the first trailer, if you watch the first 2 minutes of the first episode, you're like, yo, don't change anything about this.
Mhm.
Don't touch it. You
Mhm.
touch this shit and you fuck it up, you're fucking dumb as hell. Well, what do you do? He was like, damn, I'm gonna wipe my ass with this shit. Fucking put it in his ass, took it out, and fucking meths. I found some meths in my ass. We're like,
I gotta
what
watch
the
that.
fuck? You have to
You know
watch
what?
it. It's
You know what
disappointing
hasn't?
though.
You know what hasn't been disappointing though? Solo Leveling.
Dude, you haven't seen the latest episode, huh?
Have
We
not.
can't talk about
Man,
it.
It's
we
almost
can't
over.
talk about
right?
it.
It's
Huh?
almost over.
I think they're doing 2 more episodes, but they announced that they're doing season 2 this year because they got that well of a reception. So they're doing season 2 by the end of this year. So
That's
it'll air in
good.
2024. Dude,
Hey,
the
I will
last
say
episode
this.
was goated.
So good, so fun to watch.
Is the last episode where chapter 3 in the manga leaves off, or where is it?
No, it's not. Oh, I forgot you read the manga.
No, I have 4 and 5,
You bastard.
so I have to.
Well, what part are you
I
on in the
want
manga?
I want to read it. I haven't read it.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
I'm only in. All right. Well, anyways, see, you wouldn't even know because you haven't read the manga.
I haven't read the manga, no, but I've seen panels of the manga, and I know what's to come.
Mm-hmm.
But
You
I don't know
spoiled
how.
yourself?
No, it was more like it was like Facebook posts and shit like that.
Yeah.
Also, YouTube spoiled me on JJK's latest chapters.
No
Thanks,
way.
YouTube. Yeah, thanks,
Is it why?
YouTube. Thanks.
Shorts?
No, I'm. You know how, like, if you're looking at YouTube on your phone, like, you're just scrolling, you see video, and then like
Thumbnail?
out of nowhere, huh?
A thumbnail?
No, it wasn't even a thumbnail. Sometimes YouTube does this thing on the phone, on your phone, on the app, where you scroll up, and then it'll show like a random like picture of something that's been going on in your favorite manga or favorite anime or anything like that.
Really?
And I don't know if you're caught up, right? No, you're not caught up, so I'm not going to say anything. But I've seen something happen, and I was just kind of like,
I am
awesome. I can't wait to read it and have it be completely spoiled for me. It's been spoiled for me like 4 different times, and like very important things have been happening in the manga where I've been seeing it 4 different times.
You just gotta read it now, bro. At that point, it's just like,
Yeah,
just
I have
it.
to read it. But thankfully, I'm not the type of person where I see a spoiler and I'm just like, I don't want to watch it no more. You know what I mean? Thankfully, I still enjoy the surprise of it because I don't know how it builds up. You know what I mean? When I see it build up and the way it happens, then I'm still like, oh, that's awesome. Like, you've already seen it. And spoiler alert for anybody that is watching, the part where Maki turns into basically Toji.
Yeah.
I didn't
or gets recognized enough, like where it's
I
like,
I didn't see that coming at all. I didn't see
No.
that coming like at all. I was like, well, I kind of saw it like that happening soon because just the way she was built up, you know what I mean? The way her power works is just the same thing as Toji, but it's just something that wasn't like connecting, right? So I was like, there's got to be something that's going to happen to her that's going to make her strong like Toji. So, but when I read it on the manga, I was like, wow,
Spoiler alert! You haven't spoiled it, you guys?
Already saw.
No, we already said that shit.
Said, yeah.
Wait, what did you see?
Maki, Toji.
Turning into Toji.
Oh no, you don't know no spoiler.
No, bro.
No, but you just spoiled the whole crowd, but you want me to spoil you guys.
Well, we gave them a warning. If they didn't want to walk away from that warning for like 2 seconds, then that's on them. Okay. I'll throw my hands up on that one.
I can't know a spoiler because I'm actually reading it. Like I read like a few chapters every day. and I think I'm on chapter 197, 198. That shit is crazy, bro. The fights like after the Shibuya arc,
They get complicated, but they get crazy. Like
the it's just the domains that get complicated.
complicated. Yeah.
It's like what the but then there's one specific person who does explain it, and he explains it well to the point where it's like, okay, anything could happen with your domain. So
Yeah, and that's what's cool about the show, though. It's not a generic power up show.
yeah, it's not like OP. You feel me?
Yeah.
It can be like silly. You feel me? Like that shit's, it can get silly,
Yeah.
but it's pretty fucking badass.
Get silly.
Yeah, fucking I love Panda too, bro. Panda's so fucking cool. That fool's so cute.
Oh yeah,
bro.
he is hella.
And
He's
also
hella strong.
shout
too,
out shout out to the homies that've been watching it too. I know I have a homie that's been getting into the first season, and
Yeah.
he's already like, oh yeah, I love this. Who's the main character again? Yuji. I love him.
Yeah.
He's so cool, dude.
Hey, shout out to anyone who watches anime
Yeah, for
or
real.
getting into it.
Fucking
Fuck yeah,
nerds.
get into that shit, dude.
For
And
real.
it's okay to be a nerd. Girls like that
It's
shit.
it is okay to be a nerd. I 100% agree with that. You can still be cool and be a nerd at the same time. You ever met Pharrell? King of cool nerds right there, okay?
Yeah,
The
straight
nerd,
up.
hey, that's just the new in. F being a little fuckboy.
True, bro.
If you were
Say
made fun of
F
for
being
liking
fuck
anime,
boy.
if you're ever making fun of for liking anime back in the day in high school,
Mhm.
that
Everyone
shit
loves
don't
it
matter
now,
no
bro.
more. That don't matter no more.
Everyone
Everybody
loves
was
it
lying about that.
there.
Yeah. Everybody loves that shit. Especially me. I love One Piece, love JJK, love Fate. Good God,
Yeah,
Fate.
you love Fate now.
I love Fate now, bro. It is so good. It's
This guy
I
has
wish
Fate
Dio would watch it. I wish Dio would
There's
watch
too
it, bro.
won't
much,
watch it,
bro.
bro.
It's
He won't watch
No,
it.
there's like
it's
too
not that
much,
much, bro. It's really not that
It's
much.
really
I
not.
promise
No,
you.
it's
You
not.
watch One Piece, bro.
Okay,
How's
yeah,
that?
but
How
like
is how's
I
Fate
don't
too
have
much?
to I don't
It's
have
not
to
e-
go and find like there's no specific order. It's like episode 1,
It's just because it's
episode
gatekeep.
You have
But
two
dude,
guys that watch it
1090,
in a
whatever the fuck.
specific order. You just ask us, we're good. You're good, bro.
Yeah, but
dude,
like
that shit
I have to
is.
watch it on like a certain website type shit. Like
I
I
feel like it's
don't.
I feel like it's cracked. Fate has cracked the top 10, dude. That is such a
The animation is
underrated,
insane.
good and dude. The animation top
Top tier.
for any year it came out. If you go and look at any year it came out,
Mhm.
the animation for every single year is probably top or the best animation for that year. Like it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it
dude.
is.
And they
insane,
top
actually.
they outdo themselves every single year too.
The fights that I've seen
You-
are pretty.
You've seen one fight.
No,
You've seen
no.
one fight,
no,
bro.
no. You
I
showed me the berserk. Okay, you showed me that berserk one, and then you showed me this fucking
I think I showed him the other one.
these two
The two
bitches
girls.
fighting.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, exactly.
You've seen that
You've
one
seen the
then.
two
Okay.
Those
seasons,
were
pretty good.
fucking crazy, bro.
Hey,
like the animation on those is actually pretty
haven't-
fucking insane.
You haven't seen the movies though. The movies, you're gonna watch the movies, you're gonna be like,
I feel like
wow.
most movies though are like they're supposed to be like top tier animation.
There's some
No,
movies,
but like,
though-
okay, hold on. When
But
I
I
watched
agree with you, though,
JJK, when I watched JJK, I was like, wow, this is cool. This is awesome. I like it. When I watched Fate, what was it called again? The movies, the 3
Heaven's
movies.
Feel? Heaven's Feel.
When I watched Fate, Heaven's Feel, bruh, it really brought like evoked some feelings out there.
I'm
I'm
glad I am hella glad you feel that way, Kai, because bro, I kept telling you because I watched everything. I binge watched my shit. I just watched shit hella fast. But I was like, bruh, when you get here,
Yes, exactly,
and it
exactly.
was, dude.
I-
It was.
When I got to that point, and even the slow parts, the parts where there was like not like any big fights or anything like that,
where they're
like
just talking and shit, it's like
I won't spoil it, but I'll kind of explain like a scene where a guy's walking up to a girl in the rain, and she's just kind of like crying, and he's walking up to her saying he like loves her basically. But the way it's made, it's like intense, and you're like, what? Like, what am I watching
Eh.
right now? This is crazy. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is dope as fuck.
So
And
good.
it's like it's not a fight scene. It's like a love scene basically, but it's just good. It's good all around. It's like imagine watching a Life of Slice anime that has good animation. That's it. That you'll like it a lot, bro. It's so good.
A slice of
No,
life
bro.
anime.
Yeah, that's what I
That
think
dude.
at least.
I watched
No,
the first 2 episodes. That's why I mean I gave it like just 2 episodes. And
I feel
it
like you
was-
just get impatient though. I feel like you're a
I
very
do.
impatient person.
You want it.
This dude,
You want instant
going back to-
gratification. for
Going back to
sure.
Dragon's Dogma 2, well, me and Kai started the game immediately. We're like, this game is fucking badass. Like, what the fuck? Like, we just have like this thing. Hey, we're good at giving things a chance. This guy Nisio gets on. He's like, it's single player.
Okay. Listen. Before
He already
I
had a
n-
negative attitude about
I
it.
never watched anything on Dragon's Dogma. This Flemmy would send me some shit like videos, but I never watched it, and I never did my research on it. Right, so like, typically whenever the boys get a game, I'm gonna get that.
It's kind of a
game.
mandatory game. Yeah, it's kind of a mandatory.
I'm like, all right.
Hey, I don't. We don't want to feel left out.
Sometimes it's like, I gotta get another game. Fuck. Okay, we haven't even fucking beat the other one. But like, so I didn't know exactly what it was about, right? But I loaded it up and I was like, wait, did I just spend $70 fucking on a single player game?
Yes, you did.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
And then fucking I was Kai said this earlier, but I was so mad. I was like, I can't even put this game in full screen. Yeah, I immediately said, I'm fucking getting a refund, bro. Like, I'm deleting this immediately, bro. Fuck this. Like,
No, for
I
no
was like-
reason. Didn't even give it a chance, bro.
I think my exact words were like, I bought a game to play with the boys, and I can't even play with them. And it goes to show how good it is, because we've talked about Dragon's Dogma so
whole
much
podcast.
this whole podcast, bro.
It's
Like,
so
It's a Dragon's Dogma
actually-
video.
it's actually fire, bro.
We've been
Right
playing it
now,
all day, dude.
That's the
Hey.
title, bro. Like, might as well title fucking like Dragon's Dogma is Pog, bro. Like,
Right
'cause we've
now?
been talking about that shit.
Man, hey, right now, us gamers are eating well right now. Pretty well
We're
right
eating
now.
so
Yeah,
good.
Helldivers 2 has been so good. Dragon's Dogmas 2 has been so good.
Hey, even
Um,
Overwatch has been fire recently.
It's been
Comfort game, bro. I'm always gonna love it.
except for that whole little game mode that
Oh,
was so fucking dumb. Oh my
I
god, I
think
don't
everyone
understand.
hated it because
They took
that
it out
shit
hella
went away
fast.
so fast,
yeah.
bro.
I couldn't stand that game mode. Oh my lord, bro. I
For
just
anyone who
wanted
doesn't
to
know, they
Two
freaking made you.
Sombras is
Two,
the dumbest shit ever.
Two of anything is
two
dumb.
soldiers. Two soldiers is
Two
dumb as shit.
DPS, 2 supports. Obviously there can't be 2 tanks, not anymore. But you were able to choose the same character. Imagine
Terrible
2
idea.
soldiers. Imagine 2 Sombras. Imagine 2 Pharas. And if you had 2 Pharas, imagine those Pharas with mercies.
2 mercies, that'd be crazy.
2
It was rough.
mercies.
It's a rough game mode.
It was awful.
But to
It
make
was
it the main
awful.
game mode, that's rough.
You
Yeah,
didn't
to-
even have a
or you-
choice.
You have a choice. Yeah.
You
So
or comp.
bad.
It's like people don't like comp though, because I mean it's comp. Overwatch needs to do something to where the matchmaking is just they go off of stats instead of going off of fucking wins. I get the win part, but like
Yeah.
people's stats reflect on how they play, not the fucking
How good
wins. You
they
can't
are.
carry a fucking team
Yeah.
that doesn't do anything. Like you're
If-
not gonna kill 4 players with 1 person or 5 players with 1 person.
If
It's
you're
just
good,
impossible.
if you're good, your stats are gonna if
Your
you're
stats
good,
will reflect your
you're gonna be
play.
good every game. So therefore your stats will reflect on like what level you should be. And if you're so good to the point where you're beating every team, right? You should be put on like a level of you should fight people the same like level and like
the
skill
same
level
who
you
are playing on the same stats. Are
You know?
there's like I always do this. There's a 10-minute average in Overwatch. Whatever you do in that 10 minutes, I always tell new people this, everything like If you think you're good, check your stats at 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Those are literally gonna tell you your average will tell you how good you are every
Yeah,
time.
for
Like,
sure. If you're doing like 4K in 10 minutes or 5, you're
fucking
trash,
garbage.
kid. Like,
Yeah.
let's be fucking honest.
I'm
dude.
not gonna lie. Even like 7K is trash. Like 8K is okay. 9K is that's good. 10K and
Yeah.
above, that's where you're like. That's where I for damage for
That's where you shine
fucking
right there.
that. Unless you're playing like May. May doesn't shine that way. She shines in I think like kills and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Because
kills for sure.
she doesn't do
CC
hella
type
damage.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's a CC character, that like a crowd control character the whole time. You trap people.
Yeah.
She's a pick. You know what I mean? She picks
She gets
people off.
picks.
Yeah.
She gets
Yeah,
picks.
she gets
Yeah.
picks. Yeah.
So
You
I'd
can't-
assume she has higher kill games.
Overwatch has luck too, by the way, bro. Like, if I may, I'm holding a choke, bro. I don't remember what the map is called, but it's one of the newer maps. The map, like, you come out on attack, right? And there's a bridge and there's water, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know what the map's called, but I know what you're
It's
talking
Rialto.
okay,
I
so
think it's
that one.
Rialto or like the Italy map or something like that.
After that bridge, there's 2 doors that you can take to the right in order to like move the payload. If I'm May, bro, I'm shooting ice whatever the fuck they're called, ice thingies into the crack. It's so easy to get a kill like that, bro. You just
Dink,
spam the
dink,
shit and
headshots.
people walk into your projectiles, bro. So it's
Mhm.
like Overwatch has some luck involved as well. So
Yeah. I mean, it's yeah. No, you're right. I was gonna say like no, it's a lot of like brain process, I guess, or brain thought, but no, you're right. There's a lot of luck
Some
to it
prediction,
too.
some
Bro.
prediction.
Yeah.
It's predicting and luck and stuff like that. Like Hanzo's a predictable.
also
predictions.
also knowing the game, like you get to a point where like you kind of know everything about the game and shit. But
Yeah.
Yeah, no, true. That game's
real
been fun for
quick,
years. Though.
real quick, bring back Frozone May, bro. I want to shoot the ground and I want to go faster, bro.
That'd be fire.
Dude.
Oh yeah.
Weren't we just
everyone
talking
in
about that the
Overwatch-
other day, Anthony?
Yeah.
We were just
Yeah.
talking about that the other day.
Every character in Overwatch needs a movement ability now. If it's a fucking roll, if it's slide, if it's a dive,
Something.
there needs to be movement. Mercy can fucking fly. McCree
Forever.
can fucking roll. Farah just got a rework where she can dash now, with her
Mhm.
fly, and she can fucking boop herself still. Like
Yeah.
hella movement. Reinhardt
Hella.
can charge. He can control his charges.
He can stop
Winston,
it.
all you can do. He can turn hella good now.
Yeah.
Diva's always had her fucking thing. Like there's just it's turning into a movement game.
Zarya doesn't have
If you're-
shit.
Zarya, no, but she needs it. But Zarya, I'm gonna tell you that Zarya,
She would
if
benefit
gets
from it.
If she gets charged though, you know what they should do?
Deadly.
If she's charged they should, if she's like 100% charged or 85 and up, they should raise her movement speed to where she walks faster. Just they need to add movement things though, because everyone is like,
I don't know how I
I
feel
don't know.
about that. I don't know how I feel
because
about that.
Zarya
because-
is not the best tank though.
Well, think about
She's
this.
a damaging tank.
Think about how much damage she actually does, right?
But
And
you-
by the way, this is without the speed boost, right?
You can counter her hella easy though.
If
So she's
she
fucking
had a speed boost, she would be fucking unstoppable, bro.
Think
That
about-
was like back then when they gave
Not like a Lucio speed boost, just a little.
well, they gave DPS speed boosts after every kill. If I don't know if you remember that, but like people would pick Genji, and because Genji can get like multiple picks, right? As long as he's hitting,
but he's
people,
really hard to hit though.
he's
Yeah.
hard. Not if you his right click is like not hard to hit.
If you're playing against a good ass Genji and he's extremely fast, you're not touching him.
Dude,
You know this.
like,
if he's like a
not hitting him,
fucking
yeah.
master
imagine
Genji,
imagine when he was faster, bro. It was so much worse. Like just like actually because bro, let's keep it so real right now. Overwatch is like rage inducing. It gets
is
me
rage-inducing.
so I love it. And yeah, okay, I really be like I say it all the time. Overwatch is my comfort game, but it gets me so angry sometimes. Like, and I be in the chat like, shut the
yeah,
fuck
yeah,
up,
he'd be
you're
getting
trash."
banned.
It's
Yeah,
it's
bro.
not rage inducing because like
For real.
you're losing or anything. It's rage inducing because you're losing because like it feels like your teammates
Stupid
are not doing
shit.
anything.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You have to carry your teammates into that.
You want to play a role and you're like, I feel like I gotta play this role because fucking my teammates can't play this fucking role. And then you go play that role and
Exactly,
you're like,
but
I just fucking
Zarya-
switched off that role. And
Zarya would get you that mad. If she was faster, she would get you that mad. Let's be for real.
She's so easy to counter, bro. I play fucking healers most of the time. Even I'm playing a lot of Hanzo nowadays.
Yeah.
I can still counter. You don't shoot her fucking bubble.
By the way, yeah,
it's
just don't shoot her. You don't shoot her. She's not
easy to
charged.
kill.
She's easy to kill.
And
That's
if you guys want to counter her as a tank, just play Reinhardt. Just stop swinging on her when her shield goes up, and then as soon as her shield goes down,
But there's always that one person.
there is.
And you know who that one person is?
Guy.
It's the Zen.
Oh,
It's
it is.
just
He said Kai.
It's the fucking Zen that's just
Hey,
shooting.
if you made this far, it's doubler.
it's the double D, bro. This full fucking. And actually, it's a little worse now because Zen doesn't shoot orbs. This fool shoots fucking planets with the fucking buff, bro. He's hitting everyone, bro. Like it's disgusting.
Lari's really good now,
It's-
right now too.
I love her. I love her. I love her. I love
It's
her.
even more disgusting when Zen kicks you in the face and you just
It's
can't do anything about it.
It's
Especially
disrespectful.
or if you hey, best feeling in the world, Genji pulls a ult out of his ass and then he tries to kill Zen, but you're just
You kick him out.
give him one
Or-
little kick and he's like
or
he
like-
can't get to you.
You like hold your right click and he's just like, yeah, and he fucking beams everyone. I love that shit, bro.
Hey.
Zen was actually like one of the first characters who I played for like a disgusting amount of hours, bro. When I played on
You
Xbox,
did play a lot of Zen.
I had an embarrassing amount of hours on him. It was crazy.
Dude, I remember when Overwatch first came out. Oh, this guy hated. He didn't like it. I was playing
I
it at his
didn't.
house, and he's like, "What are you fucking playing?" I'm like, "Bro, this game is." I'm a Blizzard fanboy. I've been playing WoW since I was like 12, whatever. So I'm like, "Bro, just try it out. Like this game is sick." Nah, we were smoking at the time. Nah,
It's a kid
I'm playing
game.
it. I'm playing it. I'm like, "Bro, play it." He plays. And I think like your first. I think your first character was Hanzo that you played.
It was
with?
Mercy actually. I played Mercy,
Mercy,
for fucking
oh.
hours.
This dude fucking. I didn't get the controller back. So it's
No,
like
he did.
for like
I swear he did.
5 hours, bro. He was
Literally-
just on
literally,
it.
bro.
But
loved
I
it.
wanted to get him into the game, so it's like, hey, bro, enjoy it, dog. This fool fucking. He's played fucking like 400 more hours than me in the game to this
Yeah,
day.
that's, I just
I
love
feel
every
that.
character,
Good-ass
bro.
game.
I love every single fucking character. Like
Speaking of
I
doubler,
can play almost anyone.
my
Oh,
bad.
Dizzle.
My bad.
No, go
Sorry,
ahead.
bro.
Hey, you just reminded me of Doubler killing me in Helldivers 2 the other day with that fire shotgun. Oh my god. Hey, I love you, Derek. Funniest shit on earth. Bro tells me, oh, my bad. I didn't. Well, why were you standing there?
Get the fuck out of the way.
Get out of the way. I was like, Derek, you shot me. You didn't even shoot the bug right there. He's like, was I supposed to let you die? I mean, you didn't even try to shoot the bug. You completely missed it. You
Hey, we
missed-
have the video.
It was a shotgun. We have it on video too, by the way, Derek. But it was a shotgun. Spreads out like all shotguns do. Fire, and it shows clearly that he completely missed the bug and shot
This
me
fool is straight
twice.
shooting that Kai.
Hey,
Yeah,
I was
straight
like, Derek,
killed
can you
him.
stop shooting me, please?
I love
Hey.
killing my teammates in that game. It's funny as
Punching
fuck.
them is funny, bro. Punching them like, hey, you guys are sprinting. Get out of here! Ah! Fall on the floor.
I haven't played it in a minute, but the last time I played it, I was straight trolling fucking Derek, and it was
Yeah, we know.
It's
I
a
love it.
it's a very
we
funny
know.
game. I love that shit.
It's
Gaming is
hilarious.
like Kai said. Gamers are eating good right now. If
It's
you're a
really good.
gamer
We've
and you're willing to
been-
play games, gamers are eating good right now.
we've
We'll put
been
it to you
for
this
a
way.
hot minute.
We'll put it to you this way. If you want to include games for 2023, we're gonna include like Baldur's Gate 3, Lethal Company, stuff like that, right?
Oh my god!
You have like several games that you could play right now with friends. If
Yeah.
with friends that are just fun to no end. Baldur's
Dude,
Gate
Elden
3,
Ring seamless co-op. Oh, we just started playing that.
even that, even
Fire.
2022, you're gonna play that game for hours. I've only had I had 200 hours on that game. I have like one real character on that game.
Yeah.
That shows you how much I've been playing that game. And then as well as you play Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 is like one of the best story-driven games of all time. Has to be one of the best story-driven games of all time, as well as like the combat and all that kind of stuff into that game. Lethal Company is just fun. It's funny as fuck. especially when you're playing with friends.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we gotta do a
That
video on
that's
that.
got like countless hours right there to play with friends, especially whenever the developer is going to update it to get like new monsters into it. You would love it. Now you have Helldivers 2. It's only been out for what, a
I
month,
think
month and a half.
like 3 months, maybe 2 months. Yeah, 2 months maybe.
Yeah, like 2 months now. It's
Yeah.
still one of the top performing games
They're updating it
like
weekly.
of all time. Yeah, weekly. And they talk to you. The devs talk to you all the time. They keep
Mhm.
updates with you all the time. Actually, matter of fact, the CEO just went on a YouTuber's channel the other day and was just like talking about how he feels about updating the game and all that kind of stuff. What other developer or what other CEO of a development team does that? None. Literally
I don't
none.
know.
Exactly. And then as well as like I said, we got Dragons Dogma 2 that just came out. That's another game that just countless hours of
Gas,
just
bro.
gameplay to play right there.
Underrated. Foreign games. America. I don't know why you guys don't like foreign stuff.
Capcom.
Underrated. Just like One Piece, how you guys think One Piece is trash. Hey, masterpiece stuff like this, you guys got to take a hold of it because you guys are missing out. I'm just saying.
Also,
Missing
real quick,
out.
while we're talking about Dragon Dogma 2, for those of you that have been crying about microtransactions and the way it's set up, shut up. Straight up, just shut
There's
up.
microtransactions in that game?
Exactly
There
my point.
is.
They're literally
Yeah,
exactly my
exactly.
point. Like that makes no sense. You get into the game. When I first started playing Dragon's Dogma 2, I just went into the game. I didn't even know there was an online store for it.
Yeah, actually, I
So
didn't
when
either
I
until people started complaining about it.
What is
exactly.
it? What's
So
the store?
let me explain to you real quick, Dio. You play Dragon's Dogma 2. You get supplies that let you like for instance that fairy stone. You can fast travel with that. You can buy that. You can buy like
With real
camping
money?
supplies. Yes,
For
with
like
real
$1,
money.
yeah.
For like $1, $2, or whatever the case may be. But
Huh.
in the store, in the Steam store,
Okay.
there's like a list of like those supplies or materials that you can buy
Yeah.
and just buy all in one time. It's
Yeah, so
all
like
one.
if you don't want to go and gather like money, you can just buy it right then and there with your own
Yeah.
money. I play
But
mobile games, so it's different for me. I don't mind that type of shit. The
Yeah.
microtrans, I love I play mobile games, so it's different.
exactly. And then it's a one-time buy. So it first off, it's not like they're trying to gouge you for money. It's literally just like a couple dollars at max, like $20 extra that you would pay for at max. And then as well as it's a one-time buy,
Yeah.
and then it's
How
a
many
single
do
player
you
game.
get?
So you get the RC for the to rent the ponds. You can buy some of that. I think you can get like 5 fairy stones, but these are to
Yeah.
teleport. But you can obviously, like I told Kai earlier, you can duplicate them. So you don't even have to buy the shit. It's just if you don't want to work towards it, then you want to be lazy. But I mean, like,
Mhm.
it's
I
there,
love
and
being
this is
lazy.
bro. I spent $80 on Helldivers. That game's $50. I spent an extra $10
40.
for nothing, bro. It's $40. Yeah, I fucking. But I would support the devs. The dude, they make a good game. Fucking show them some love.
That's
They
another
make
game
good
right there where
game.
that's another
play
game where
good
people cried
game.
about it. Yeah, exactly. Make good game,
People
play good game.
people find anything to cry about.
Man happy.
Yeah, people were crying about Helldivers 2, just saying that it was pay to win. Little did they
It's
know.
not. It's
And
not.
this is how you know they didn't play the game, because when they reviewed it, they're like, it's pay to win. It's like, well, you can pay to get the armors that in the superstore, but you still have you could pay to get the super credits to buy the war bonds, but you still have to unlock the each like armor, weapon, what perk and all that kind of stuff through
Yeah.
medals. So you still have to play the game in order to
And
get the stuff.
and the
Like,
best
are you
weapon in
guys
the game is like a free one from the free war bond. Like they have hella
exactly?
good weapons in there, and you just because you got good gear, that doesn't mean you're gonna get through 7 and above. That shit's hella hard. You
The
gotta get
gear,
good.
the gear it's not indicative of how like good you are at the game. It's I wouldn't say that. I would say the gear is only good as good as you make it. You know what I mean? So if you're wearing that little armor and you're just running around sprinting everywhere and you're good at the game, then you're good at the game. But they were saying it's pay to win for whatever reason, which it's not.
Nah,
Nah.
mobile games are pay to win. There's not really many pay to win games I would say out
I
there.
only
I
play
mean,
one that I paid for. It's fucking Bit Life, bro.
and that's pay to win. I tell you,
I
I'm rich on
love
that
Bit
game.
Life.
Pay to win.
It's just people are so I think people are just really fed up with the way microtransactions are made nowadays, especially
Yeah.
with like games like COD or Apex. selling $20 skins that you can't even see or anything like that in game. You know what I mean? So I kind of get it. I understand, but like, don't get super into the game or get mad at the game because they have any kind of monetization on a $70 game. I get it. You don't like it, but it is
It's not
what
a
it is. You
multiplayer
don't
game.
exactly. It's not a
Doesn't matter.
multiplayer game. It doesn't affect you at all. And they're not even putting it out there in your face to say buy it, buy it, buy it. It's just there. It's just there if you want it. You don't have to buy it. And then I saw somebody have like one of the worst takes the other day about this was oh, you're just in it's somebody was saying that you're just enabling the creators to or the companies to do all this. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's not very bright.
not.
It's a single player game. You can borrow your pawns from someone, and you know what? Hey, if the dude you borrowed a pawn from decided to pay for all that shit, and his pawn's a little bit stronger, hey, that's all good for you. You get to have a stronger pawn on the side.
Exactly.
It doesn't make no sense. People will find
Look
things
at
to hate
Dio.
about all the time.
I got
Look
power
at Dio.
level for a quick minute.
Yeah, exactly. Matter of fact, you went from 10 to like 14 in like
Hella fast,
30
actually.
minutes. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
surprised.
When
I'm
you
like,
told me your level, I was like, this was that level already.
I think
What
I'm like
the-
level 16 or 17 right now. When I
Dude,
Yeah,
hey,
see
me and
what I
Kai
mean?
have been playing all night and all day today. I'm only level like 19.
oh
you
I'm
caught up
like
hella
level-
fast.
tomorrow
I think I'm like
about to
21.
wait. Is there a cap?
No, well, the highest level right now, the highest. So I was looking at the pawns. They have like a like highest rated pawn. The highest rated pawn was level 47. So no one's reached the level cap yet.
Mhm.
Oh, it's Pog.
That's a pretty cool thing that you can see the level, like the pawn level, and the pawn level is like one level off of the main character.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
highest level character right now in Dragons Dogma is 48.
Damn.
Has to be.
That's
When
not
they
the level
get
cap,
there.
but that's
When
the
they
highest level
get
character
there.
right now.
Yeah.
48.
Hey, this is
That's pretty cool.
This is really random, but do you guys have a favorite scary game? Horror
Lethal
game?
Company.
I would say Lethal Company. Yeah.
Lethal Company?
I don't
It's
I don't
really
get very
good.
scared. I don't get very scared from I do get scared from video games in a good way, but my like where I was like screaming and like role playing a ton, Lethal Company.
I get that.
Lethal
I would
Company
role
brings
play
out
the
the
shit out of that game.
in the most simplest way of all time. Lethal Company brings out like your worst anxiety
Yeah,
in you.
I'm
You
not.
know what I mean?
I do get that, especially with the mods. But like, what about like the Silent Hills, the
I never
Resident
played Silent
Evils?
Hills.
Those are different. Those are different. Those are
Dude,
way different.
I
the
don't-
first
Resident
Silent
Evil.
Hills are
With Resident Evil
crazy.
would have to be my top if that's the case, because those are like story games. You know what I mean?
I
We're
feel like I
talking
get
about
scared
like,
from Resident Evil though.
yeah, I don't get scared from Resident Evil.
I would get scared whenever what's that guy called? The guy who follows you.
Oh, see, that's like a stressful anxiety thing. That's
I
not. I'm
don't
not
like
scared.
the feeling of something chasing me, or
Yeah, I
like
don't like the
knowing
feeling
that
of
he's
something
hella close.
that you're talking about Resident Evil 2.
What's
Don't
his
play
name,
Alien
bro?
Isolation.
It's not Carnage. It's
It's
I think I think it is Carnage.
no.
Starts with a C, bro.
Don't ever
I can't
play
remember
Alien
the name.
Isolation, which I would
Oh,
love to watch somebody play.
I did play that actually.
That game is pretty. I just you're right. I don't play those type of games. I actually quit Resident Evil 2 because of the person who kept following me.
Yeah.
Not because I was scared of him, but like I don't like to have that extra stress and anxiety of having to do something so fast
Yeah.
before someone like grabs me. Like,
I
you know what I
hate
mean?
that
And I can't
shit.
see it, and
Yeah.
it's like, whoop! I
That's-
can't do that. Like,
You just described Lethal Company low key.
it is Lethal Company. Yeah, it is that.
A bracken coming up behind you and just
His name is the Tyrant.
He is the tyrant.
What
He
the
has no
fuck?
face either.
I don't. Why did I think? I guess I'm thinking about the fucking Why am I thinking about Venom? Like Red Venom.
Carnage.
Anyways,
I will say
it
though,
don't matter.
you know what game was hella scary? That probably doesn't even seem that scary. Slender Man. I thought it was pretty scary finding the notes and then.
Yeah, but
he's
that's
just
what I mean.
behind
Yeah.
you.
But that was my point right there. It's a anxiety inducing game where you're being watched the whole time, but you don't know where from. There's something around the
Yeah,
corner.
that type of stuff is like, whoa, I like
Indie
that.
games
I like that.
do it better.
I'll put it this way:
They
when we
do.
first
Indie developers are
Mhm.
great.
They're so good.
indie
bro.
developers right now, you guys are doing well. You guys are doing
They've
super
been,
well.
They've been
Yeah.
doing it well.
I hope you become an indie developer, Kai.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Make
Like
a
think
game
of a
about
game.
It'd be
Coda.
easier. It's a lot easier for sure.
Hey, we'll help you think of an idea. We'll get a cut. It's all good.
Still gotta.
Yeah.
I still got some work to do on that.
I just want
all
to be
that.
in it.
That'd be
I
fun.
want to. I want to be a voice actor. I want to be a role player or a voice actor. I would love to be an actor. I would
I
love
can
to
see
just.
that. You could
I
do
would
that
love
for
to
sure.
just act, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah. The way you roleplay,
someone-
actually, it's fucking like
Someone's to get
on
me in
point,
there, bro. I
Mhm.
love
Someone
that
needs to
shit.
get me
so
in
on
there.
point.
So on point. I feel that.
One day, someone will be
One
This
day.
like,
fool
"Hey,
just has like so much energy to the point where it's just like the way that you do like all these voices, bro. It's like for sure
it.
good voice acting.
one day I'll read. I'll read one day I'll read. One day I'm gonna come on the podcast. I'm gonna read one of the chapters of One Piece, bro. And I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna give everyone voices. I'm like, gobble gobble gobble, dude. I was doing it yesterday. This shit was fire.
That was fire
me,
to
it's fire.
listen to. Yeah, it was hilarious to listen to actually. But
Hey, look, I really think that we should title this something like about Dragons Dogma, bro. We've talked about it for so long.
it was so.
Yeah,
It's
this-
so
Talked
good,
about
It's
it.
man.
gonna be episode
is.
3. Dragons Dogma is pog.
We should.
Something.
we
or
should.
something.
We should name it be like mostly about Dragon's Dogma, but other things too. Podcast.
I'm gonna put. I'll figure it out tonight, but it's gonna be good. It's
Yeah,
gonna be good.
we'll figure that shit
I
out.
appreciate everyone for tuning in to episode 3. Please like, comment,
Yeah.
and subscribe. These are my 2 co-hosts, Kai,
You know
Dio.
what it is.
That's how we do it.